We're engaged.
Yes.
And we want to be the first couple, actually pre-married couple on your show, to take the oath together.
You know what?
We can serve Mr. KFI.
Unfortunately, we had an oath-taking
I heard it before, but we cannot get married until we take the oath. Well, we're trying to help you with the canker sores.
I appreciate that, but we can only do one. We can only commence one ceremony a night.
But that was an individual ceremony. This is a joint ceremony.
I know,
There's a difference.
I'll conduct a joint ceremony tomorrow night if you call in first. All right?
Okay. One more question.
Too much for even 2 callers. Call another night.
Melatonin.
What about it?
That's what I'm asking you.
What do you want to know about it?
That called Ask Mr. KFI. Not Ask the Caller.
People love it and swear by it, and I think it holds a great deal of promise. I don't think it's a cure for cancer, and I don't think it's a.
You don't think it'll grow hair?
I don't think it'll grow hair, but I think that if you have trouble sleeping, and you want to try something that's natural and you don't use it a lot, I think it's worthy of your investigation.
People say they have really trippy dreams on it.
I have a brother who takes it and swears by it. Says it's a really great sleep aid, and because it's natural, it's a hormone, and it's not. It doesn't interfere with a lot of the things that sleeping pills do. I think it holds a great deal of promise for a lot of people, and also for jet lag and things like that. I think it's great.
Mr. KFI?
Yep.
Since you will not give us the joint oath ceremony,
yes.
I will not hang up on myself. I insist you hang up on us.
I'll do it. Thanks for the call. Hi, you're on Mr. KFI.
Yes, Mr. KFI.
Welcome.
How are you doing this evening?
Better than most, not as good as some.
As always. You said in your promo that the revolution will not be televised.
That's right. Not a promo, it's a Mr. KFI truism.
Okay. When will it be broadcasted?
It'll be broadcast live when it happens on the Mr. KFI show.
And when will that be?
Sure, if I knew that. Would I be here now?
I don't think so.
Thanks for your call. Hi, you're on Mr. KFI.
Hey, hello, Mr. KFI.
Yes, sir.
I was going to tell you a few weeks ago I was listening about the justice system didn't fail, but the prosecution failed in the OJ case.
That's how I feel.
I think Nikki, or they say the tricky quickie with Nikki failed because I'm not going to ask you pondering. 11:17 here at KFI, AM 640, more stimulating talk radio. It is Mr. KFI. He was going nowhere, trust me. Back for more of the show we call Ask Mr. KFI after we check traffic with Karen Johnson, who's standing by in the KFI Traffic Center with the latest.
Thanks, Mr. KFI. I'll tell you something else that isn't going anywhere right now, and that's your drive through the valley on the 405 freeway.
Excellent segue. Excellent segue.
You're
Bonus
so
points for you tonight.
Oh, thank you. Okay. 405 south, just before the 118. That's where the sheriff's car flipped over in the center divider, and for now they still have the 4 left lanes closed as they're trying to clear out the debris from it. Apparently, the sheriff's car also hit those sand barrels that are up there to prevent any accidents. Well, they've got to reload the sand barrels and put those back up. So south 405 before the 118, you've got major restrictions through there. It looks like traffic's backing up. Through Bellflower tonight on the westbound 91 to the southbound 605, we've got a crash. And on the Hollywood Freeway, it's been rather quiet tonight, but that sleepy drive has woken up a little bit. Hollywood Freeway southbound right at Cahuenga, we've got a collision, and it looks like the highway patrol's there. A lot of work going on, road work with Caltrans. Some of it's in Orange County tonight. One of the largest closures is on the 55 northbound, where all the lanes are completely coned off between the 5 and 4th Street. KFI is the talk station that does all the traffic. I'm Karen Johnson in the KFI Traffic Center.
You don't need to be hideously deformed or butt ugly to want to have cosmetic surgery. Maybe you just want to make some refinements, some subtle changes to your looks. It's easy and it's affordable at Cosmetic Care. For some time now, you've heard my paid commercials for Cosmetic Care. You know they have doctors who are there at Cosmetic Care who've been performing cosmetic surgery for decades, doctors who are board certified in plastic surgery and know how to give you the more natural look to cosmetic surgery. They offer you a broad range of state-of-the-art cosmetic procedures and how everything is done in their exclusive certified on-site surgical centers, completed on a convenient outpatient basis, and how, for no risk or cost or obligation of any kind, you can have a consultation with one of their specially trained image enhancement consultants and have all your questions about cosmetic surgery answered without any pressure of any kind. Locations across Southern California and weekend appointments to make it really convenient. You really don't have any excuses to not find out more about cosmetic surgery. If it's ever been something you've considered, now's a great time to call 1-800-95-IMAGE. 1-800-95-IMAGE is the number you call to reach the doctors at Cosmetic Care.
Dr. Laura.
The problem is you need a date. You need a social life.
I stayed up.
That is the problem.
keep that separate from playing games with your body, mind, life, and heart. Just keep them separate.
Tomorrow at noon on KFI, AM 640, more stimulating talk radio.
Is everybody ready? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
11:20 here at KFI. AM 640, more stimulating talk radio. It is Mr. KFI. With you till midnight, taking your phone calls on the show that is the pharmacist's favorite. I am one of the things that make you go, Mr. KFI. Pleased to meet you. Don't forget my name. On the show that is guaranteed to change your life in a magical way. All that is required of you is to listen long enough. Let's get back to the phone lines and your calls, and we'll begin here with Distant and Docile, line 2. Welcome to KFI.
Hi, Mr. KFI.
Another Mr. KFI Vixen?
I'm a hussy.
A hussy?
I'm from the old days, yeah.
All right.
Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay.
You know, ma'am, it's not what I call you, it's what you answer to that matters.
Okay. Oh, well. Come see about me. I have a question.
I'm here.
Have you done much mountain climbing?
None.
None at all?
No. Like rappelling, you mean? Hello?
Hello?
What's going on there? Oh, Jesus. Everyone's drunk at that house. Hi, you're on with Mr. KFI.
Hello, Mr. KFI.
Another Mr. KFI Vixen.
Yes.
Thank you,
I'm a husband.
A husband?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yes.
All right.
I'm from both worlds. What can I say?
Okay.
I have a thing about the Rubik's Cube I read in my newspaper yesterday.
A thing? Yesterday about the Rubik's Cube?
Yes.
Well, I guess there are some bold media outlets that are willing to talk about it.
Yes, there are.
What did they say?
It says the Rubik's Cube, which has confounded millions over the years,
Yes?
is turning 15.
Wow, isn't that interesting?
Yes. And it says to celebrate 7 Towns International, which holds a primary license to make the puzzle, commissioned an 18-karat gold, jewel-studded version.
Wow.
It's $1 million prize.
Can you imagine if the government got their hands on that?
Oh, I'm telling you. I can't believe it. I can't imagine. But it says, surely most shoppers will settle for the plastic version for $10.
That's right. Okay.
Yes, I have a question for you.
What newspaper was talking about this?
Yes, it was in my newspaper here in the Inland Valley.
What is it called?
The Daily Bulletin.
Ah, okay.
Yes, and I was amazed when I read it.
It was in today's Daily Bulletin?
Yesterday's.
Yesterday's?
Yesterday's.
Okay.
And I have a question for you, sir.
Yes.
My husband and I are on disability, and we wanted to start our own business, but disability...
Think of that, the odds of both of you being on disability. What's...
Well, because I have palsy, and my husband got injured at work, and he can't use his arm anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, it's terrible because...
Bob Dole has that problem.
Huh?
Bob Dole has that problem. That's not funny.
Well, yeah.
Why is that funny to you, ma'am?
Well, I don't know.
Someone's paralyzed in their arm and you laugh?
Well, he's not...
A pretty sick sense of humor there.
Well, I'm terribly sorry. It wasn't meant to be a sick sense of humor. It's the way they treat my husband, too.
You know, his arm was injured trying to protect this great nation of ours in World War II.
Well, I stand corrected.
All right.
We have...
You think Bob Dole is on a talk show somewhere on the East Coast saying someone says something about palsy and he, makes a big laughing guffaws of,
No.
No.
But he may not know.
That would be very insensitive of him.
Yes, it was. And that's very insensitive of me.
It really was.
Yes, it was. And I'm terribly sorry.
All right.
To all of Mr. KFI listeners. We would like to make a non-profit business to help welfare people. And we want to know, do you know how you would go about doing something like this in the community?
Yeah, if you there's an office in Sacramento that oversees tax-exempt businesses like charitable foundations. And there's guidelines that you can get in written form that'll tell you what you need to do and what forms you need to fill out and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, do you know what that is?
You know,
I write to?
I don't. Someone in Sacramento.
Anybody in Sacramento?
Yeah.
To whom it may concern in Sacramento?
Yeah, exactly. You know, if you called I suppose the Franchise Tax Board would have information about that since most charitable foundations are tax exempt.
Yeah, because I have the solution to get this great nation of ours.
You do?
Back on, yes.
You and Bob Dole, apparently. See, you have more in common than you think.
Yeah, I think so.
Did you have a secretary named Kennedy?
No.
Oh. All right. Thank you for the call, ma'am.
Thank you, dear.
All right. Bye-bye.